Hello there, Aquarius, doing your reading today for early January 2025. This reading will be the first reading of the year. It's going to be a gypsy spread, 21 card spread, talking about past, present, and future in 7 different areas of your life. You're welcome to jump ahead into the meat of the reading where I get started in the interpretation of the cards if you want. Right now, I'm just going to do a shuffle, look at an oracle card to pull the energy for the reading today. So this is just going to give me some guidance on the general reading for today. And we have the trust card. Not the first time this card has come out. So we have a lot of interesting energies around trust right now. What I'm going to do now is shuffle the cards and we'll lay the cards out, like I said, past, present, future. We'll look at each area of your life across the past, present, and future one at a time. Inevitably, we'll have some themes that will come out in your reading that will be interesting for you if it resonates and should give you some insight on, things that you don't see coming, different gaps or challenges in your life and how those might be impacting other areas of your life. There is usually a challenge, especially if we're human, right? So anyway, we expect to see some challenges in the reading. That's what we would expect for anyone. So don't be surprised if something like that pops up in your reading. You've got the sun here to start off. So we're not starting off on a terrible note, I can tell you that. You got the sun in your past here. Queen of Air, 7 of Water in reverse, 6 of Fire in reverse, 8 of Air. High Priestess, 3 of Air. Nine of Earth, Page of Air in reverse, the Fool, 4 of Air, 10 of Air, a lot of air, 4 of Earth. Moon card, Messenger of Fire, 6 of Water, 10 of Fire in reverse, 8 of Water in reverse, Patience, the World, Page of Water. Okay, you have a mix of major arcana and minor cards throughout the deck. You have sporadic court cards. Not many. I don't think I see a general theme across past, present, and future. So I don't see anything particularly karmic that's following you. Okay, let's look and see what's going on here. You have definitely a strong mix, so this could be really unpredictable in terms of where it's going to go. We have the Sun card as your very first card out, and this card is in the area of your past area in work. So from what I'm seeing here in work or prospects for work, this has been a very strong area for you in your life. Currently very strong. You're in 9 of Earth energy, meaning you have a good deal of financial independence. You have built strong resources for yourself. This is not just like inherited wealth or anything like that. This is something that you've actually worked for and have been able to create some strong financial stability for yourself. So you've established some good roots, and it's come out of doing some type of work that you've been very good at, very happy working in, very successful. So this area of work has been fantastic for you. Your future energy here is in the Messenger of Fire energy. And this is bringing in like a lot of new creative, passionate energy in the area of work, which is great. So you might be moving into a new role, more authority, a new project. You have a lot of creative passion, new ideas around something that you want to do in the new year in your work or in some type of project around work. So that's great. I mean, this is exactly what you would want in some area of work. You have already got the stability that you need, and you are working towards something new in the year that you're very energized by. And that's the kind of passion that we want in a work reading. So that's a very good area for you right now. Queen of Air is sitting here in the past. This is in the area of your home or your needs. Your home can also mean your personal body. Your body is the home to your soul, yourself. And so it can be your home, your surroundings, your family, right? The place you call home where you feel safe. And it could be also the needs that you have within your body, your human needs. That's physical, mental, emotional. And we have Queen of Air energy sitting here in the past. It also came with this Page of Air in the present. So lots of air energy here. Air energy pretty prevalent in, different areas of this reading. And we have the Six of Water here in your future position. So what I'm getting from this is definitely a strong sense of, like, there's a, how do I say this? In your home, maybe your personal viewpoint, there's a lot of control, a lot of black and white, very clear thinking, right and wrong. Everything has its place, very clear, organized. This is in your past position. You could have been in your childhood raised in a family with a mother who's very, it could be a father as well, but this is very feminine energy. Very organized. Things need to have their place. It's very, lots of perfectionism. You carry some of that with you. Like, there's a process, there's an order to do everything. Everything is in its place. You do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. And you don't do anything until you do those things. Everything needs to be in its place. There's some perfectionism in here that's with you as well. I'm not saying this is a bad person. This is just one characteristic that's coming through for me. There's something significant about this, though. And the Page of Air is in the present. It's like you're breaking free, actually. That's how it's significant. I feel there's a part of you that's breaking free of some type of perfectionism, actually. And you're approaching the world with some new ideas of your own ideas. There was a lot of control here. I don't think that she was very warm. You feel very judged. This is the source of some of your mistrust. Very criticized. You feel very criticized. Is this why you're so successful in work? You were really driven towards this? They may have selected your career path for you, even. There's some part of you that is breaking free of this. Like, you realized are self-sufficient and you're providing for yourself and these sorts of things. There's some area in need that you have in your life. I feel like this need moves more into the area of your need as a human, your human needs, emotional needs, psychological needs, breaking free of some perfectionism a little bit. That's what I feel there. Six of Water is here in the future. You're a little worried about this creating a rift in your family, I feel like. This might be cultural, kind of a tradition or cultural. It's tied with work. This breaking free, yeah, you're worried about some type of distance or rift that it will create. Because you'll be kind of walking your own path, and that won't be well received. You're worried that that won't be well received. We have the Seven of Water here in reverse. This is in the area of your desires. You have really repressed having any desires for yourself, any of your wishes fulfilled. That definitely lines up with this. You've repressed your desires in your past. And this is bringing in a new you. You have a new beginning here in this area of what you desire. Your fortune is actually, you have a lot of good fortune in this life. A lot of good fortune. But you're seeing that this financial success is not the key to your happiness. While certainly it's a significant part of your personal identity, because I do feel I'm speaking to somebody who possibly was very strongly pushed, either culturally or just their family dynamic, towards this kind of success path and this kind of perfectionism and, doing the right thing and always being right and correct. Probably a lot of strong pressure around academics and success and things like that, and being the best. Lots of pressure. And this desire that you have, I don't know if you've actually broken free of it, but you feel the need to break free of it. And the reason I'm saying I don't know if you've broken free of it is because this worry is here in your future. So you're thinking about it, but I don't know if you've done anything about it yet. You're recognizing what's happened. You've probably experienced enough in life, come to some far enough along in your personal journey to realize that if you are really going to love this one and only life that you have, that you need to do something new for yourself. And you are presently in a moment to start breaking free of any controlling attachments that are very restrictive to you, even if they're just in your head, right? Like this mindset that you won't be good enough if you're not perfect, and really kind of freeing yourself of that mindset, which does require trust. That requires a whole lot of trust. You're going to have to trust yourself. You're going to have to lean into your spiritual side and really trust that this is all going to be okay. We have here the 10 of Fire in reverse, which to me speaks to more of your worry. It's very similar to the 6 of Water here, where you're worried about creating a family rift. I always think burning bridges here. When I see the 10 of Fire upright, it's like you want to burn those bridges or bridges that need to be burned. But when it's in reverse, these are not bridges you want to burn. You don't desire to burn these bridges, but you think that you will by, you know, really focusing on yourself. And that's really unfortunate. So it's my hope that the limitations that you're within right now are really just a matter of unlearning things that maybe you've learned. And these worries are not as real as you might perceive them to be. The Six of Fire here is in reverse. This is in the area of friends and kind of the support that you have in this life. And this is showing in reverse, and definitely not a lot of support on you following your own path, that's for sure. And you're in this period right now of deep thought around the support and the friendships that you've had. Like you're really, really questioning. You're definitely in a period of questioning, thinking about a lot of things right now. Lots of questioning going on. We have the Three of Water in reverse. Lots of things. This feels like if you decide to choose you, yourself, what you want, your desires, the things that exist in your life, your infrastructure, your family, your friends, your support, your community will just go away, turn upside down. Because we have the Three of Water in the future position here in reverse around friends and support. So it's as if you're in this period of deep thought about making this change, and it's like, you know, that means that those partnerships, those friendships, that support system that you have isn't going to be there. Like, that's what this is worried about. All right, we're going to move through here. We got the Eight of Air. This is in the area of this is your romantic area, the romantic part of your life, love and romance. Certainly you're clouded in this area, which is not surprising. Oh. Something has just ended in the area of love and romance for you. Is that why this is happening? Can I get some clarity on the Ten of Air? Is the Ten of Air the reason for the rest of this change? I feel like you're moving on. For some of you, this is a marriage that was not a love marriage, and it's come to an end for some reason. You kind of believed that this would eventually be this very collaborative, it would evolve into this very sweet exchange of generosity and love. Maybe not a lot of passion, but that there would be a love exchange. like a friendship, something very sweet and almost innocent about it. And it was not. It was not at all what you had envisioned this partnership to be. And it's coming to an end. Whether it's ended already or you're planning to end it, I don't know if this person that you're in the partnership with has ended it or if you've ended it. But somebody's moving on. And I do feel like it's the impetus for this change here. The reason you're in thought, like, is this really the support system or friends? Are they real for me? Should I be focusing on myself? Why am I doing all these things? Keeping myself so constrained and so many limitations if this is what I get. Right? Almost like you believed that if you did all of those perfect things, your reward would at least be this wonderful partnership. Yeah. And you didn't get the wonderful partnership. And so you're calling bullshit on the whole system. I think that's what's happening. And what Spirit is telling you is you're going to have patience in this area of your life, but it is going to turn around. And this patience card here is such a fantastic card. I got to be honest. It feels like one of the best cards in this reading to me. Because there is no water here that is fulfilling, which means there's no emotional fulfillment anywhere here. So to put all of your hopes and wishes, this is the only emotional fulfillment card, and it's where your hope and wish was, in a romantic partnership. Because you're repressing all of your wishes and dreams, and you don't actually believe that the friends or support system you have here are true friends or support system, because you think they're going to turn your back on you the moment that you start taking care of yourself. And that's not a real friendship, right? So you put all your focus here, because this is where you win, is in work, but your heart wants this, because this is what you were always promised. If you do that, you get this, and you didn't get this, and you're calling bullshit on this. And the card is telling you to have patience, which means there's a promise for you, and that's trust. There is a promise for you of new love coming in your direction. All right, I don't think these are your cards. Can I get clarification on the patience card? Yep. You're not going to be focused on the cups that aren't filled. Okay, so this card here is in the upright position. It normally is kind of like an apathy card, or a card where you're not focused on this cup, this wish fulfillment that's coming into you. You're too focused on the cups that aren't filled. You know, these wishes that you had that didn't go your way. These cups are filled with like mud and yuck. And you've got this overflowing cup of love up here flowing in, right? That's what the Four of Cups is. This came in reverse, saying you're not going to be focused on what you lost. That's patience. You're not going to be focused on the love that's lost. This is coming to you. That's confirming that the love is coming to you for me, for sure. Okay, We're moving on to the High Priestess here, which is in the past position for your plans and goals. So I think there's definitely like a very magical, mystical element to you. You have this very secret part of yourself that you don't let the world know about. You maybe, like I said, have repressed a lot of this, and you've got this part of yourself that kind of had this plan or goal that you thought all secrets would be revealed. Maybe you thought the mysteries of the world or life would be revealed to you. I do feel that you're somebody who probably lived in a very restrictive or constricted environment, almost to the point that the realities of the world were hidden to you. And you felt that when you had accomplished certain seasons in life or come to certain seasons in life, that you would finally be aware, you would finally be given the opportunity to have the full picture of the situation. And the reality that you gained was this situation, right? That, oh my gosh, I need to wake up and realize that this is my one and only life, and that, checking the boxes is bogus. That's not doing anyone any good except for maybe somebody else. So this was kind of your past wish, is that maybe you would understand, have a better grasp or understanding of the world. You really felt lots of secrets were being hidden from you, and things were very much being kept from you. You're currently in Four of Earth energy. We've got lots of Four energy here in your present position. So definitely kind of hanging on to what you do have. But it's not a lot. I got to be honest. The things that you're hanging on to are this area, the pentacles area of your life, this area in work. So you definitely are hanging on to this. This is your primary plan in forward in life, right? But what you're hoping for is the world, because you want this love to be a part of it. This is your personal plan or goal. Your goal is to have the whole world, and you should. You should plan and dream towards having the whole world. And the way to get there is going to be through this wake-up call that you're having right here. We have the Three of Air energy here in your personal quest. This is in the past. This is heartbreak, loneliness. Yeah. You felt like your life was going to be relegated. You were just going to be relegated to a life of loneliness. But now you are dead set on having a clear understanding, on revealing all secrets, and having a clear understanding of yourself, your life, the life around you, and really breaking this wide open. And this is why this is so scary, because you feel like you're going to have to go it alone. But what's going to ultimately happen here is you're opening up a brand new beginning of love, new opportunities for yourself, which is why we've got the world here in your goals. You know the only way to the world is to make this change. And you have the fortune of having this very strong foundation here for yourself. And also, you know that love is coming your way. So there is definitely a lot of trust that's going to be needed. I feel like I need to pull a couple more cards for clarification on this. Actually, I'd like to get some advice. Do we have any advice in this reading? Any advice? It's telling you to move on from the traditions that you've been tied to. Any advice? Any more advice? It's a lot of deception. Yep, King of Wands, more deception. There's a lot of deception around you. Yeah, once this tower moment is behind you, you're kind of resisting this tower moment is what it's telling me. You know it's right there. And you're kind of resisting it because you're afraid of it. But if you walk into your tower moment, your 7 of Cups, 7 of Water, your desires are going to open back up and you're going to see things in a whole new light. Anything else? You have a new beginning, a new abundant beginning. This is not just financial, this is family. Potentially meeting a partner you can actually have a romantic beginning with and have a family with. You might meet more than one individual and you'll have to make a choice. But so you're going to have some choices here to make once you get to this patience position. So be careful when you when you step into your tower moment, when you finally accept that I think you're the one that has to make this tower fall. When you finally do that for yourself, if you do that for yourself, I think you will. It's going to be difficult, but it's going to unlock all of the wishes and dreams that you have for yourself. You're going to just be overwhelmed with these desires, this abundance that's going to come towards you. You're going to have some choices. You're going to have new ideas, abundance coming for you in love. There's going to be some foolishness around the area of love. You may be a little bit too promiscuous. You may be making some poor choices in partners because you're going to be kind of overwhelmed with the options that are going to be available for you. And you're going to have to make sure you rein that in and make some good choices. Be wise about your choices. Maintain this strong foundation that you have and use the logic, lean on that while moving into your future and those choices that you're making around love and romance. 4 of Pentacles here is sideways, meaning that you're going to need to bring balance to all of this abundance that's coming into your life. That's just confirming that. So you will have abundance in love, abundance in financial resources. You're going to unlock like in a really big way. And it's asking you to make sure that you're balanced in that approach. Like you're not going completely off the deep end. This is a very huge transformation for you. Absolutely. This is an incredibly transformative moment for you. You definitely are feeling a little stuck right now, I believe, but there is a huge transformation coming your way if you're brave enough to face that tower moment. Okay. Well, I hope this reading was helpful for you. If it resonated with you in some way, or if you enjoyed the reading at all, I would appreciate a like or subscribe, or both. Thank you.